You know what's great about that is that every single time someone has been like, "Oh, what? They're gonna have vaccine passports? What is this? Is this Nazi Germany? Are we living through the Holocaust Part 2?" And it's like, yeah, I know, it's outrageous. It's like when I wanted to travel to South and Central America, they did a Holocaust on me, and they said that I needed to have a vaccination schedule, and there were certain vaccines I needed to have in order to get into the country, because there's all these diseases that had I not had the vaccines, they would probably kill me. But then my freedoms were infringed upon, because all these other autonomous nations were like, oh yeah, you got to be vaccinated if you're coming from another country. And I was like, oh my god, how could you do this? This is terrible. I do have what might be funny. This is trolling an Anti Vax rally with Quentin Tarantino, so I think that has some potential.
Hey, what's up? I'm with Tommy Marcus, aka Quentin Quarantino. We're gonna go fuck with some anti-vaxxers right now. You ready to fuck with some anti-vaxxers? Yeah.
Ready.
All right. What do you think? We think we should use the CNN or the OAN mic?
I think a blend of both would be perfect. Start off with the OAN.
Well, let's start off with OAN.
A sprinkle of OAN.
Just to start with OAN. Yeah. Trump doesn't.
I'm so happy already, just with everything being proposed. It's just, yeah, please, more.
Really get enough credit for pushing the vaccine out really quickly, getting it out there, just, greasing the skids and getting it, on the market really quick. Do you think Trump doesn't get enough credit for getting the vaccine out so quickly?
100% agree with you. 100% agree with you.
He got it out really quickly.
He got the short end of the stick, and they were very rude to him.
I don't think, Trump gets enough credit for, rushing to get the vaccine out.
Biden took Trump's vaccine. It was Trump's vaccine.
He doesn't get enough credit for getting it out there fast.
Yeah.
Right, Are you vaccinated?
Oh no.
I just feel like the vaccine was way too rushed. I don't know. I just feel like the.
Also, huge props to wearing a Bitcoin hat. That's chef's kiss on top of everything else here.
Vaccine was a little bit too rushed.
Yes, it was too rushed.
Oh, Germans created the vaccine. What are you trying to say? That sounds like terrorism to me. No, it was America. America gave the money, all right? Doesn't matter where the scientists are from. It's American money.
I didn't want to take it.
I'm kind of scared. I feel like it's been rushed. It's not FDA approved.
It's not FDA approved. It has been rushed. You are right.
Just rushed it out there, and I'd like to see more research.
We all would. I totally agree.
Yo, do you know who this guy is? This guy right here? Do you know who Chris
is? It's Daniel Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, you know him? Oh my God, yeah.
Oh God, yeah. What's up, gentlemen? How are you?
What up, man? Yo, we got
Daniel Christmas. He's running for office. No,
they kicked me off the ballot, to be honest with you.
Why'd they kick you off the ballot?
Administrative nonsense. I'm moving to Montana. I'm done with you yuppies.
You're mad at me for doing what I'm doing. He's an idiot. You're an idiot. Look, kids, he's an idiot. There's so many idiots at this. There's so many idiots at this parade. There's so many idiots at this parade.
You get mad at me because I stand up for the kids.
No, Walter didn't get me arrested.
And then I saw from over there your eyes light up.
Walter actually told me don't do anything.
When you saw the kids, your eyes lit up.
Walter told me don't do shit.
No.
Walter actually told me to walk away. Again, miss. Give me.
Focusing on self-care and improve their overall well-being.
Can you see what your sign says? Can I see what your sign says? I don't trust doctors. I get most of my medical information from my roommate. He's a personal trainer. He does a lot of holistic work. He's also a DJ. And I trust him a lot more.
Oh, I don't go to Western doctors.
Yeah.
I don't trust any Western doctors. I go to Chinese doctors, and I'm holistic.
It's been very polarizing for my family in particular. So my grandfather died, and he died, and it was the doctor said it was from COVID, and I was like, no, he has diabetes. My Marxist bitch of a sister who's she's an epidemiologist, yeah, and so she starts mansplaining comorbidities to me. Right? I had an independent autopsy taken, and it turns out he actually did die from COVID. Yeah, and it's
just amazing how there's always the cough. You know, I think what is it, Brett Thunry or Thunry? I can't remember how to pronounce it. He always ends every single one with like Terhune. Thank you.
What were we talking about?
That you did an autopsy,
Oh right, yeah, and he's dead.
and he did die from
Yeah,
COVID.
he did die from COVID.
But the truth is they're putting all of the diseases together: pneumonia, diabetes, and COVID.
I mean,
All
you
the-
have
all the
an
same
entire
thing.
nation of people. They're trusting science. They're trusting doctors. They're trusting the medical experts. Why can't we trust someone that doesn't have a medical degree or a background in science?
I'm really doubting, people's, intelligence.
Just a piece of advice: if you're making a sign, don't try to write a novel on the sign. Like, just quick, snappy retorts will probably work a lot better. You know, like Fauci lied, people died. There you go. Easy, snappy, quick. You see it, and you're like, oh yeah, Fauci lied, people died. Yeah, I'm on board with that. But this 3.33 million deaths was diabetes, kills about 1.2 million people. Cancer kills more people than COVID. The cardiovascular disease kills even more. COVID infection rates, infection fatality for people under, according to the blah 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 blah. Like, Jesus.
Exactly.
Really, I don't understand. Are they total idiots, or it was just pure fear?
Morons, really.
Pure fear.
Kids are way too young to like. I think you should wait till a kid is, I think you should wait till they're. I think you should wait until they're adults, and then let them make the choice as to like whether they want to get vaccinated for tetanus or chicken pox or measles. Yeah, exactly. Like, at least wait till they're 18.
And inform them. Hopefully, you'll be the kind of parent where you get them to do critical thinking. Just don't obey authority.
So a lot of members of my family are really mad that the schools are now requiring them to get a chicken pox or tetanus vaccine before they go back to school. They're like, you know what, I'm just going to homeschool my kids.
If I had to start all over again and I was, no way in hell would they be going to school. Number one, they're telling the children that you don't, to spy on their parents. If you hear anything that's not, let us know. Imagine how sick is that?
Yeah.
Give me a good adjective. How sick is that? How disturbing. And that they can take vaccinations without having to consult their parents.
That's the only one you could come up with? Sick. Hurry. Give me more powerful adjectives. I need to display my disgust. I can't articulate how horrified I am.
How sick is that?
I never read the book 1984, but I feel like this is exactly like 1984.
This is Big Brother.
Oh, that's a masterclass right there. I've never read the book 1984, but I feel this perfectly describes the situation.
I don't have a problem with Trump. He talks a lot. I found him funny and comical and heartwarming in a lot of ways.
And they think, all Trump supporters are just, a bunch of white supremacists. We're not all white supremacists.
Yeah, and even the Proud Boys. I mean, one of the heads of the Proud Boys is Hispanic.
I'm actually a Proud Boy.
See?
Yeah,
There you go.
I recently joined. I went through
Corn beef,
initiation. I'm on a masturbation schedule, and so I just. Are you familiar with the Proud Boys?
A little bit. My friend hangs out with them. They're very prevalent down south a little
Yeah,
bit
so,
more. They're not so much around here.
So it's the thing. If you listen to the mainstream fake news media, they'll tell you all this stuff about the Proud Boys. It's like, okay, I get together with my friends, we drink, we make jokes. We can only masturbate once a month, and it's like, it's not like this big terrorist organization.
No, it isn't. No, it's actually real men. Real men.
Real men. Real men.
Yeah, real men. Masculine. Strong men. You're masculine. I can tell by the way you're talking.
Thank you.
You're very, forward and outspoken. You're not a dainty soul, no.
I'm not a dainty soul.
Can't be.
That comes from the Bitcoin. That's the power of Bitcoin, all right? That'll help you grow those cojones once you get that blockchain fucking billions.
Being the Proud Boys.
Sorry.
And if you are trying to figure out your news sources, you just have to find the ones that seem to make sense and be courageous.
Oh, I don't listen to any of the mainstream.
What is with all these signs? There is so much information. It's almost like they feel as if they don't let everyone know every single detail of how anti-vax is just the way, people won't believe it. It's like, well, I was on board, but like you didn't have all the statistics on the amount of cancer and diabetes deaths, so I don't know if I can really sign up for this.
Media at all.
Yes.
Like my mom,
These all look like leftist memes. Like this is the problem with leftist memes. but in sign form.
Aunt has a Facebook group chat, you know, for her MLM, and you know they do a lot of herbal medicine and stuff that can fight COVID, and you know I'm getting memes and stuff like that. That's just really opened my eyes with all of it.
Yeah, no, it's happening. America and the world are waking up.
Pfizer's been sued before. Moderna's been sued before. All 4 of them been sued before.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be saying, oh, I think there's going to be some crazy thing in the vaccine. No, it's just your history.
I think sort of the only way to stop the socialist agenda is to get rid of Pfizer, Moderna, and
you know what's funny? How we're talking, I think we can get most of the people on the left to agree. I
mean, he's not wrong. There's a bridge to be built here. Definitely. I mean, I don't know if I really want to align myself with the anti-vax crowd, but like, yeah, if you want to own the left by ending pharmaceutical giants and their monopolies, power to you, you know?
We can actually get people united on that issue against big pharma, against big banks. Like, we can actually get more people united than you think. We don't always have to think right versus left.
I feel like the left doesn't know anything about the big banks.
Yeah, but see,
some of them do.
Yeah, so some of them. So like you got like the Jimmy Dores. Like I'll listen to some of the Jimmy Dores.
I mean, he's saying the quiet part out loud right there. I think that should be a bit of a telling sign to everybody, eh? Hey, Jimmy, you're preaching to a certain demographic. What a surprise.
Doors and some of the leftist people. There are some out there, but the ones, just like with our side, sometimes the one that talk the loudest are the most ignorant. Like I've seen some Trump supporters too that are very ignorant about situation where they don't actually know their facts. We need to have more people study their facts, know their history of, because there's so many people that just talking, and they don't know what they're talking about.
I don't trust doctors. I don't trust medical professionals. I trust my roommate, who is a personal trainer. I DJ and sells herbal medicine. He sells herbal medicine. It's not a pyramid scheme, okay? Not enough people are getting their medical advice from personal trainers, yoga teachers, and people that sell holistic medicine. What's up? Is this part of our group? Well, yes, I'm against. What do you mean? I'm against medical the doctors. It's the Doctors Without Borders. So they made these borders and they told the doctors.
You sound confused. Come on, he sounds on point. God, no, this is a chameleon. All right, he's done changed his skin. I don't even recognize him anymore. Have you seen the costume? Have you seen the Bitcoin hat? Come on.
No idea what you're talking about. What do you mean I have no idea what I'm talking about? Are you okay? You have doctors that get more rest. They give them orders. So what the fuck are you looking at? No, so listen, they have these doctors and they're like, oh, you have to stay within the borders.
DJs without borders.
Without borders. Okay, you can't just give orders to doctors.
This is probably better. That's probably better.
No masks, no.
There's too many words. Slow down. I can't read it all. There's so many words. How much time do we all have?
Don't trust people just because they went to school to become a doctor. What the fuck does that mean?
How much are you getting paid?
How much?
How much is George Soros?
I was like, oh my god, T minus till someone's like George Soros is funding you. I was like, it's gonna. I couldn't even spit it out fast enough. My hand could not reach the mouse to hit pause quicker than the George Soros conspiracy would come out. But that was what I was about to say. I was like, oh man, they're gonna start. You're gonna hear a Soros call out. T minus. Yeah, here we go.
George Soros.
How much is George Soros paying you?
Soros gave me $100.
I got 200.
Oh my god, this man, you got $200.
Bill Gates Venmoed me.
I took the Pfizer vaccine. That was a mistake. Bill Gates offered me a lot more money to take the Moderna.
He needs to get his second vaccination.
And then.
Holy shit.
Get back in character. Come on, you were doing so well. They broke you. They broke you.
Oh my god.
No more chicken pox! When was the last time any of you got the chicken pox, huh? Exactly. Tetanus? Tetanus? I haven't gotten. They make you get a tetanus.
They all know now. You can already hear it. Shut the fuck up, commie. Where's the commie? He's over there, fucking commie. Sponsored by Soros and the big banks.
When was the last time anyone got tetanus? Okay? I played tetanus on my phone. I had an IKEA where I played tetanus every day. Okay? Sometimes I won, sometimes I lost. Sometimes I was winning, and then you get that stupid little block that it fucks everything up. Alright? Fuck tetanus.
Hell yeah, fuck all that shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking building. Hell yeah.
I wanted to go to another country, and they said, "Where's your passport?" I was like, "Oh, we're doing passports now." They didn't let.
You know what's great about that is that every single time someone has been like, "Oh, what? They're gonna have vaccine passports? What is this? Is this Nazi Germany? Are we living through the Holocaust Part 2?" And it's like, yeah, I know, it's outrageous. It's like when I wanted to travel to South and Central America, they did a Holocaust on me, and they said that I needed to have a vaccination schedule, and there were certain vaccines I needed to have in order to get into the country, because there's all these diseases that had I not had the vaccines, it would probably kill me. But then my freedoms were infringed upon, because all these other autonomous nations were like, oh yeah, you got to be vaccinated if you're coming from another country, and I was like, oh my god, how could you do this? This is terrible.
Let me into to Mexico without my passport. No, to get into another country, you need to get a passport and an abortion. There it is! Don't trust anyone that has a border. Why do we need a passport? They want us to get a passport in order to open what's called a bank account to put our money. I went to buy Dogecoin the other day, and suddenly I need a passport? Okay. Who are you with? What? Who are you with? What? George Soros pays me a lot of money to speak the truth. You know what? Just take the Soros money.
Is this guy a troll? Yeah, he's certainly a troll. Yes, he is. He is a troll. He's trolling quite good. It's good. It's good troll. Good troll.
Just take the fucking Soros money. What the fuck? What are you gonna take the Bill Gates money? Listen, George Soros pays a lot better. We're gonna send all our children to homeschool. All right, none of these chickenpox vaccines. Listen, don't get your kids vaccinated for chickenpox. Let me say, when was the last time any of you got tetanus? Don't ever get the chickenpox. I've never known anyone that got polio. Has anyone met someone that got polio? I haven't. I for fuck sure haven't. Listen to her. You can fact check it. Fact check it. Fact checking has a liberal bias. Okay? Fact checking is a liberal bias. Math has a liberal bias. Medicine also is a liberal bias. What else is a liberal? I mean, okay, what doesn't have a liberal bias? Reality has a liberal bias, apparently. Okay, and then
I'm his mother.
Yes. This is my mother! Mom! Do I still have to wear the mask? My mother won't let me leave the house unless I'm wearing a mask. And then she makes me wear a windbreaker even though it's over 60 degrees. And then she'll tell her neighbor, oh, it's such a hot day. Which one is it, Mom? Huh? Which one is it? Some people think we're all stupid. We're not all stupid.
Isn't this weird, Chico?
Other
Look at
way.
this. Can you see yourself?
Because Dr. Fauci has had decades medical, experience, in immunology and epidemiology.
He's too cute for
Does that
words.
make him an expert in immunology and epidemiology? I mean, yes, but that's not the point. The point is freedom and liberty. And right now, our freedom and liberty is being curtailed by the book 1984. I haven't read 1984, but I heard it's a really good book. You don't have to read it to reference 1984. You can just say that something is like 1984. That doesn't give them the right to silence you.
It's true. All of it. Every word of it.
This is wild.
He's speaking truth to power.
Sam Elliott memes are a perfectly normal way to get your information. Don't trust the mainstream media.
Don't.
Trust a YouTube video that's unreferenced, unverified. That is your true source of information.
And thank you for getting the one true source of news right here live. I'm providing it all for you. All right, it's not an opinion piece, by a clown on the internet. No, this is the news. And look no further. I don't want you turning to any other source.
Listen to this man. He's not a doctor. No. Yes. That's the problem. We're listening to people that are doctors. What the fuck? Just get vitamin D. Come on. George Soros gave me $100 to not talk about vitamin D.
Breaking news, sunshine will save you.
Sunshine.
Breaking news, sunshine is your friend.
Yes, the closest star to the earth will save us all.
It's why life is
Don't be afraid of the closest star to the earth. Do not get the vaccine for chickenpox. Have you ever met anyone that had chickenpox? No.
Yeah, no, he's talking about Sunny D, the drink, not the sun itself, not Soul, Lord and Master of us all. It's Sunny D. It's liquid sugar. It'll cure what ails you.
Have you ever
Except
met
diabetes.
anyone
It'll cause
tetanus?
that.
Or at least played tetanus on their iPhone. And yeah, this guy's great. Show him the other side of the sign. Show him the other side where you're weaponizing the Holocaust against vaccines.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's not propaganda bullshit at all. I get all of my statistics from my aunt's Facebook group on Facebook, and I trust those statistics.
What is he doing with the signs? Does he think that if he puts the Hitler picture closer to his face, it'll convince him that all of a sudden he'll be like, whoa, I was wrong. Oh my, no, I've seen the error in my ways. All hail Soros. I mean, all hail, oh god, I can't say that one either.
More than I trust immunologists, epidemiologists, okay? I trust those statistics, okay? On my face. Your face? You're in my face.
Yeah. Like, are you doing the Andy No? Where it's like, get out of my face. So you squish the person? Why are you being squished by my signs?
I trust those statistics. I trust them implicitly. I trust them implicitly.
Oh, it was Goring. Oh, my mistake, sorry.
Yes, this man does not want the world to know the truth. He is trying to censor. This man works for big tech censorship. I'm being censored by big tech right now.
CNN time?
Oh no. Oh.
Get some behind the scenes content for you.
Oh, if you do CNN, you're not going to make friends. This one is going to end poorly for all involved.
CNN time.
Yeah, I thought it was Goering and Hitler, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was just one Nazi. So many to choose from.
I have to get my special CNN shirt.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna end terribly.
You can stop recording. So are you anti-vaccine?
Yes. I'm not anti-vaccine. I've been vaccinated against. I've been vaccinated.
This is what vaccines do.
Sorry.
It gives you amnesia. Exactly. He can't even remember what he's been vaccinated against.
No, I can't. Rabies. It was rabies.
You were vaccinated against.
I was bit by a raccoon, and I got vaccinated against rabies. I was camping, and I got bit by a raccoon. It was awesome.
Yeah, so he just happened to get.
It was awesome. It was fucking lit, bro. Oh man, it chomped the shit out of me.
Bit by a raccoon.
Yeah.
And suddenly the doctors are like, "Oh, we have a vaccine for that."
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Talk to Leland, the shirtless guy. He'll tell you everything you want.
Talk to the shirtless guy. He'll tell me everything.
Leland. Yeah, he's awesome.
Find the shirtless man.
Where's the shirtless man? So hey, tell me about all your vaccine research.
I'm a teacher.
What school?
PS333.
You're a teacher. You teach children.
Teacher. I do teach children. Is that?
I think it's.
You say that with a little bit of something in your voice.
Well, you're at an Anti Vax rally.
I am not at an Anti Vax rally.
This is an Anti Vax rally.
This is a rally for freedom, and so
I think that's fucking bullshit.
I'm not anti-vax. I'm pro-choice. I've been pro-choice my whole life. This is about choice. It's my body. My sovereignty starts here. Research is research. You either know how to do research or you don't.
That's the problem, is everyone's looking at data and interpreting.
You do have a choice. No one is forcing you to take the vaccine. It's been a huge problem. That's why they're offering all these deals. That's why they have to give people like baseball tickets and weed and lottery tickets just to get people to take the vaccine, because there's a lot of people who are very pro-choice.
It from without a medical lens.
So you're into scientism. It's cool.
Scientism?
That's what I call it.
Scientism. What is scientism?
It is this idea that only the material world exists. This is it. If I can't touch it, it doesn't exist.
Peer review is scientism. Clinical trials, that's scientism.
I guess you went to public school.
Public school?
It makes sense that she's a teacher for PS3. I mean, if she was a teacher for PS5, she'd probably be a little bit more attuned to what's going down. But like, hey, no one can afford that, right? So
you teach at a public school.
Yeah, I'm quitting because I can't take it. It's torture.
I think that's the right choice.
Yeah,
I think you're making a really good choice.
I am. Thank you.
Yeah.
But
congratulations. Listen, George Soros pays me a lot of money to speak the truth. Okay. Listen, just take the Soros money. Come on, just take it. It's good Soros money. All right.
What? It doesn't matter how much I ever make. Like if I ever become one of those 4K sub streamers or something like that, I will never turn down $100. Like, come on.
What? I just want you to. Yeah, I think most anti-vax thing is just bullshit. I think the VAERS is so misused by the anti-vax community. It's totally misused. Do you understand VAERS? Like, I could call in and report something to VAERS right now. And it doesn't have to be true.
And so how would you replace it? Would you vet it? Would you have certain people say, oh, well, that doesn't sound believable to me. I think I'll just ignore that?
Yeah, there is a vetting process. There is a vetting process. But the anti-vaxxers are reporting every day.
You sound like, pardon me, it sounds a little bigoted the way you're saying it. Anti-vaxxers.
Dude,
The doggo is, we think, 8 months. He's a rescue dog, so I can't know for sure, but I think he's 8 months old. He's still a puppo though. He's got the terrible teens. And yes, he just went for a walk. My partner walked him because he clearly needed to pee. So he got himself a little pee, and then we're gonna take him for a walk after stream. You're gonna see some crazy stuff, aren't you? He's still so young that I can't take him outside of a very small circle though. Because anywhere else is just too much stimulation for him. He's a sweetheart, though. Licks your hand and everything.
Against passports, too. I think passports are terrible.
No comment.
Yeah, exactly. He can't really speak out.
Get out of here.
What? Are you questioning my freedom of speech? Are you questioning my freedom of speech?
Oh, they don't care about that.
Get out of here.
Freedom of speech goes out the window. They always care about the Second Amendment, never about the First. You know, if it's like, oh well, I'm press, I shouldn't be beaten upon. It's like, oh well, fuck them up, lying, fake news.
Are you familiar with the Great Barrington Declaration?
I think most of the anti-vax research is fucking bullshit, and it's really good.
I came up to you because I had a point to make.
Yeah, and I go over this all the time.
But I mean, do you really think this is right? Going around with a CNN mic? I don't think it's working.
What?
I think you're making, well.
It's not working. I should quit. It's not working. I'm not funny. CNN is out here to cover the truth, because we're at CNN every day. We care about the truth, and we're like, oh, what's the truth today? And then we cover it, and then it's the truth. That's the CNN motto, is hey, what's the truth? So It's not just like eating babies. I mean, dude, yes. Did I have to eat a baby to get the job? Yes, but like, why are you gonna fixate on that?
That was really good. Hey, do you like movies? Do you like Serfs? Do you want movies and Serfs watching the movies? So then come over to the new channels. It's the Serfs Cinema. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Can you do the thing, you know, that thumbs up and comment and all those things that help us out in the algorithm that controls every aspect of our lives? Also, if you happen to have a Facebook account, can you delete it? Like, just delete it. You should probably delete your Facebook account because it's not a great company. But hey, if you can't do that for whatever reason, I understand. And could you also go to facebook.com/thesurftimes then and give us a little like and a follow. We're just trying to push back against the fact that people like Ben Shapiro happen to dominate the platform entirely. And when everyone asks why do older generations believe the things they believe, one of the problems is the majority of them on social media use Facebook. So to counter that, we're just going to be on there too now. Also, if you happen to have a union or a worker co-op or even a leftist project, podcast, website, Zoom, MySpace, it doesn't matter. We will advertise it for free on this channel. All you got to do is go to weareserfs.com and use the forms that we got there, weareserfs.com. Thanks, everybody.
To our gods, Xander Corvus and VK Jehannam, we are prepared to commit human sacrifices for your eternal glory. To our monarchs, the Tim Caucus and Tom Spiker, we are humbled to be your oafish jesters, clowning around in your royal court. To our lords, Evan Nudie, Tofox, Ryan Lubin, Trevor R., Jeff Lamb, and Alexander Thaler, we shall proudly carry your standard onto the battlefield and die for your precious land. To our esteemed Knights of the Round Table, Dark Puppy, Jenna Towell, Anna Loves Riley, Quiet 185, Omni, Riley and Anna, Poodlehawk, Multimondi, Trevor Janis, Lemmy 101, Anthropophojak, Saren 42, Chronic to Hemphog, The Great Pudini, Bone Genie, Catherine, Radical Maniac, Ramona Costa, J. Fraser Cartwright, Jimmy Bignuts, Violent Orchard, Sophie Baby, Andreas Chiringuito, Zach Christensen, Yopi, Josh Mickelson, Todd Buckingham, and Todd Lajeunesse. We raise our glass, we raise our swords, and we salute you.